All right, it is 1:30 p.m. on the Friday, the 21st of October. No watch. What's going on? All right, well, let me tell you something. See this? That's me taking my watch off charge. 1:30 p.m. I'm just gonna pop it down while I talk for a second. Ah, that went well. I'm running a little experiment. So I just installed watchOS 9.1, the new version of watchOS, which comes with some enhancements to the battery life on the Apple Watch Ultra. Okay, so I'm just going to unlock it now. Awesome. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the battery into low power mode. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you there, putting it in low power mode. What low power mode does, let me read it out real quick. This is a real professional. Okay, well, it says low power mode saves battery by turning off the always on display and limiting the sensors as well as the cellular and Wi-Fi connections. Incoming notifications may be delayed. This will turn off features such as background heart rate measurements, heart rate notifications, irregular rhythm notifications, and blood oxygen measurements. I'm going to turn it on right now. Cool. See that yellow circle up the top? I hope you can. That means that low power mode is now turned on my Apple Watch Ultra. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just continue about my day, regular day. And I'm going to see how long this lasts. I'm really curious because I know Apple on stage was saying when this released that they would basically release some updates to low power mode or release a lengthy power mode, I suppose, which would lead to 60 hours of battery life. Now that's not quite 3 days, but it's not far off at the same time. So I am going to run a count and see how long this Apple Watch Ultra, whoops, always on's off. That's weird. That's so weird. I feel like I'm sleeping. I'm going to see how long the always on display will go for. See how long the Apple Watch Ultra will go for without the always on display, without the heart rate notifications, without any of that. Just going about my day to day. See if I really notice a performance degradation, if there's anything that I miss or the functionality of the watch is seriously diminished or anything like that. I will make a note, but I thought, hey, let's put it to the test. That's why I got this thing, right? It was because of the crazy battery life. So let's go. Let's see how long we can make this watch last for. Good cows. See how... Really? All right, it has just clocked on 5 p.m. So that means we are now 3.5 hours in. Have a guess. How far into the battery do you think we've chewed so far? Running watchOS 9.1 in low power mode. Okay. Kevin, that was Kevin's guess. Good job, Kevin. Kevin was wrong because we're still at 100%. 100% battery still. No, that's not a screenshot. It is legit. Oh, look, it always happens. It's like the fuel tank in your car, It's like, oh yeah, full. And then suddenly like, ah! That's what's going to happen here. Hello, Zia. So what's going to happen? I'm starting to wonder my guesses, right? So Apple pitched and said 60 hours. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to have a pretty quiet weekend. I'm tired. It's been a big week for me. So yeah, look, I'll probably go for a walk or two. Nothing too crazy. It is raining, and it's due to rain all weekend, which is going to be fun. So I'll stay inside for a lot of the day. Got a bit of cleaning to do. So there's a little bit of physical activity, I suppose. I could track a workout or something like that. Maybe some high intensity stuff. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that I can burn this battery because we're now 3.5 hours in. It hasn't even gone down 1%. I'm willing to bet that 60 hours, I reckon we can push that into at least 72 hours. So at least 3 days. So Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday at 1:30 p.m. If this watch is still going, we've made it 3 days. So yeah, 100% so far, 5 p.m. on a Friday. I'm going to do very, very, very little over the weekend. And I'll keep you updated. It is 6:30, which means we're 5 hours in. And it's at 99. It just got to 99. Wait. Let me show you. 99. Look at that. Look at all them colors. Oh, 99. All right. That's 1% every 5 hours. That's 500 hours, Hannah.
What are you
500 hours. Okay. 500-hour battery life. What a great deal. 9:43 p.m., which is just over 8 hours since the last charge. 95%. This is gonna be a party. I'm not sure how long it'll last, but it's gonna be quite a while. I'm going to bed. It's 9:45 on a Friday. It's 6 a.m. or a little bit before 6 a.m. But 6 a.m. the next day, 88%. So overnight, including, well, since lunchtime yesterday, 12%. Not too bad. All right, we just got home from looking at new houses. 76% time, 2 p.m. That means, hello, I've got puppies here, they're very excited. That means we're over 24 hours, and just over just over 3/4 of battery remaining. I reckon we could make it to 4 days. I reckon we're thinking Tuesday lunchtime. I wasn't super active today, so no, haven't used the workout app at all, nothing like that. We did travel to a number of different places. We're looking at houses at the moment. So yeah, I reckon we're looking at 4 days of battery life so far, but I will keep you posted. Sunday morning, 8 a.m., 55%. I wonder if we can make it to 50% at the 2-day mark. Crazy battery life, stoked with it. All right, so the time, it's now Monday the 24th. Time is 8:30 a.m., which means we are now 65 hours in, and we have 22% battery left. I did want to talk briefly about the settings within Apple Watch and within iOS 9.1. So let me just scroll down. If you go into settings, you go all the way to the bottom, you'll see inside the workout app, there's a new low power mode. So you can turn on low power mode during workout, and you can turn on this during low power mode, have fewer GPS and heart rate readings. And then you can see a little bit of a blurb. So that preserves battery life in walking, running, and hiking workouts. Notably, it's not things like cycling, which is something I'm getting into a little bit. By reducing the frequency of GPS and heart rate readings, turning off alerts, splits, and segments. This mode does not apply to other types of workouts. It also does not apply to custom or pacer workouts. Now, that's a little bit different to what I've been testing. So I've been testing just flat out vanilla low power mode, and that's how we got 65 hours so far. Almost 3 days. By 1:30 p.m. today, it'll be 3 days of battery life. So I haven't yet tested, and I may do another video where I test that low power mode during workouts. It's probably worth noting as well that I haven't done a single workout, and I've been quite sedentary and not really done a lot over the weekend. So this is 65 hours of battery life on the Apple Watch Ultra, but without doing a hell of a lot. I've sort of been sitting around just catching up on some paperwork. So much fun this weekend. But yeah, I might do another video testing out that low power mode during workouts and see how we go with that. Look at that, 16%. And the time, let me show you, is 1:30 p.m. on Monday. That means we have officially made it 3 days. 3 days, 72 hours on a single battery charge using low power mode. So as I mentioned in the last clip there are actually 2 low power modes, I suppose. One is just the sort of stock standard general low power mode. I'm pretty sure that actually extends beyond the Apple Watch Ultra as well. So the one that we're testing now, whether you got a Series 8, 7, don't quote me here, I will double check it, and I will edit this out if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to go in and switch on low power mode if you absolutely desperately need to. I'm gonna keep going, just see how long this takes to clock out. I'm also going to do a bit of a review at the end and just have a look at some of the data that I may have noticed, or the notifications and experience or features of the Apple Watch that I've noticed missing. So far hasn't been too crazy, honestly. I think I haven't paid too much attention to my heart rate and all that sort of stuff that it would do in the background normally, and see how much that differs. Notifications, I haven't really noticed anything too delayed as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I'll let you know when it dies. But we're at 16% now at 72 hours. So maybe this afternoon, maybe this evening, we'll see. 10% battery. It's 5:30 p.m. and I just got the 10% battery warning. That's what's that? 72 plus 4, 76 hours so far. Let's keep going. It's 8:30 p.m. and we have 4%, and I'm going to bed. So let's see how we go in the morning.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my YouTube. It's finished. It is finished. So it was about midnight last night. I got up, looked at my watch, screen was off, thought, oh, it's dead. But then I was like, oh wait, no, it's in sleep mode. So I pressed the button. It was still on. It was like 12:00 something. It was in the early 12 o'clock. Woke up again this morning, about 4:45, and looked at my watch, pressed the button. It was dead. It was actually dead. It finally died. I was trying to figure out the best way to figure out exactly when it died, and I jumped onto Find My, and I'll put a screenshot up now, but it died at exactly 1:30 a.m. last night. So 3 days being 72 hours plus 12, that brings us to exactly 84 hours of battery life. 84 hours. So what did we miss out on in that time? One thing I did notice, it was doing absolutely zero background heart rate checks. Like none of the resting heart rate stuff. I suppose, and it's something I should have checked that I wish I did. If I'd done a workout, I'm guessing it would have done some sort of, heart rate check as I went, but I didn't. So I've got no heart rate data for the last couple of days. I don't believe, I believe it did do the sleep tracking, which is good. But beyond that, it seemed perfectly fine. I lost the always on display, obviously. It claimed that notifications wouldn't come through as quickly. I didn't notice any delay personally. I mean, if I'd paid closer attention, maybe I would have, but for the way I've got my phone and watch set up to deliver notifications, I sort of didn't notice it too much. But yeah, ultimately 3.5 days of battery life just running. Basically the way I had my Series 4 running, obviously with background heart rate and all that turned on, but the always on display was off. Notifications seemed fine. It felt like a similar sort of experience to what the Series 4 was for the last couple of years for me. And that lasted 3.5 days on the Apple Watch Ultra in low power mode. So there you go. Now we know it lasts not 60 hours, which is that other low power mode that I talked about before, but lasted 84 in just regular low power mode. So I'm letting it charge up now. It's had a long 3.5 days, but I'll probably do a bit of a test of the new workout low power mode as well. So make sure you follow me and subscribe and all that sort of fun stuff if you want to see that. But otherwise, hope you have a fantastic day. If you are hesitant about the Apple Watch Ultra battery, it is pretty damn good, especially in low power mode. I sort of rock it normally for about a day and a half sometimes. I usually, every day when I shower, I'll give it sort of half an hour of juice, and it's fine until the next day. So yeah, ultimately, it's an incredible battery experience when it comes to an Apple Watch. Apple's really outdone themselves this time. I'm excited to see what the Apple Watch Ultra 2 will be like, whether it's next year or in a few years' time. So exciting stuff. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.